Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today on my channel. My name is Sue, and today we're going to do project number 2 of my yard sale haul. The next project I'm going to work on is this bucket. It's a galvanized bucket and has ridges on it, so that might make it a little challenging, but I still have a vision for it. So the first thing I did was I cleaned it very thoroughly because I want my paint to stick and my design to stick. So this is ready now for paint. So I'm going to use this stencil to give me some background on my can, on my bucket for the design that I want. So I'm going to take this and tape it on so that I get a good tight fit, because I don't want bleed through for my design. I put this tape on and I'm going to line it up against the seams to give me a straight line so that I know where I'm at. And I am offsetting it. I am not putting it straight across, but I am putting it at an angle for added interest. So this here I put against the seam, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. They're renovating next door. Unfortunately, for the noise background, that's where I'm at today. So now I am just going to take my stencil brush and I am going to use Dixie Belle's Caviar to stencil in this design. You want to make sure that you don't have globs of paint on your brush. So you want to tap it off so that you're really using a dry brush. You don't want it to seep through into the other parts of your design underneath there. So we're gonna tap it. Now this is not gonna be a solid black finish because I am gonna keep it light. And yes, I am using a smaller brush. It gives me more control, and that's the way I like it. So it does take me a little longer than if I would use a bigger brush, but I like the control I get it, especially since there's a ridged surface on here. We're going to just take a quick peek here so you can see how this is turning out. So I'm going to put that finish across the rest of the front of this bucket, and then we'll see where we go next. Okay, I have finished putting the black paint on the stencil, so let's take it off and see what it looks like. So there we have a nice background for my project. And this will really bring in some looks of fall. So let's move on to the next step. I went and got a sunflower transfer, and I'm going to choose a sunflower transfer to put on the front of this bucket. So there are 4 sheets of sunflowers here. Also very pretty. This one down here is pretty. We'll have to see how that measures up along the bottom of my bucket. So I could take this one on the bottom and do it across there. Could do that. Or I could take some of the smaller ones and make a bouquet on there. So let me think about it and we'll get going on this project to the next step. Out of those sheets of the transfer from the sunflowers, I have cut out 3 that I have chosen to put on this bucket. So I'm going to use this one in the center, this one over here, make it a bouquet type, a bouquet of sunflowers, and then I will use this one over here. So we're going to work on the placement of these and we'll get them started. Now in each of these tubes of stencils comes a little wood stick. It's your tool to rub to get the transfer to transfer. So we're gonna use this handy dandy little tool and get this first one to adhere to our design. Take a little bit of tape and put it along the top there. It will hold the clear part in place, so then I can lift up and remove the backing and it's still in place. So when I put it down, it's already set and I can go ahead and start rubbing it on. Sunflowers are just one of those beautiful end of summer flowers that you just see everywhere come this time of year. And I really do love the color that they bring to the fall arrangements. Okay, just go over it lightly to make sure it's all adhered. And there's my first one. So pretty. Okay, now back to, this is the first one. This is the one I'm going to put in the center. So I'm trying to place this as best I can. Okay, so I have placed my second one on and I'm ready to hit the button and release that one also. Okay, now I have the third flower that I'm getting ready to use my little wood tool on to get that transfer to move over to my bucket. Take the backing off. I already have it taped on in place where I want it. Take the backing off and lay it down. And now I will start to transfer. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that this adheres. So there we have it. You hear my voice in the bucket? Hello. But here we have it. This bucket has now been transformed into a beautiful fall decoration. You can use it, fill it up with pumpkins and pine cones, stalks of wheat, all kinds of things that you can use this for to create a beautiful fall decor. Thank you for coming along on this adventure with me today. I hope that you were inspired to create some new fall decor for your home. This really did not take a whole lot of time or effort to do, but it is a beautiful piece that I'll be able to put out and use to create a beautiful fall piece that really will show people that it is time for fall. So if you enjoyed this makeover, I invite you to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like my video, share it. I thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.